Hey guys, welcome to the next knot of the week. Today we're going to be looking at common rope seizing, not sneezing, seizing. You may be tempted to confuse the terminology here with lashings or bindings and things like that. Really, don't let the terminology dissuade you from just kind of focusing on what the actual purpose of your knot is. But seizing generally is for holding things side by side, which we're going to do today. We're going to kind of make an I-splice using some seizing. But typically when I think of lashings, I think of like two timbers put together with rope. But essentially it's kind of the same. They're both going to start with a clove-hitch, which we'll show. But just don't let the terminology get you down. So anyhow, let's get into making an I-splice here with some common seizing. It's kind of weird to say that. Anyhow, what you're going to do is you're going to start with a clove-hitch, which hopefully everyone knows how to do a clove-hitch. But essentially, you're just going to wrap. Make sure I can do this backwards here. You're going to wrap just like so. The rope's getting a little unwieldy here. Alright, so you're going to come around both ends. You're going to cross over the standing part, just like so, back around, and up through the center. Make sure that's right. Yep. And you're going to push that up to where you want the beginning of your I-splice to be. So there's your clove-hitch. And then from the clove-hitch, you're going to make sure it's tight. That's very important. You can also use a constrictor knot right here too if clove-hitch isn't really what you want to do. But I personally like a clove-hitch. So we're going to wrap at this point, making sure that the line stays tight as we're wrapping. And you're going to wrap down from your clove-hitch. Again, because the clove-hitch starts at the point at which you want your I-splice to start. I'm just going to keep wrapping here, making sure that I'm pushing this up the whole time. Now, I've probably got a longer piece of paracord here than I need, but we'll be able to trim that at the end. So the final wrap here, I think I have, let's see, 3, 6, 9, I don't know, 12 wraps or so on here. But the final wrap, you're just going to wrap around one side here, like this, so it comes through the middle. You want to make sure that's tight. So you're going to come up through the middle, just like this, through the center of that I-splice. Just like that. And you want to make sure these aren't super tight. You want them snug. But the reason being is that once you wrap your second time around, which this is sometimes referred to as frapping, the actual wrap in the center here. Once you get that down, you want to kind of loosen up your last wrap. And that last wrap should come, I typically like to have it come to the right side on the last wrap. And the reason it's not as secure is because you're going to actually thread the line through. So let me show that up close here. Just like that. And once you come through, you're going to cross over both of them and then come through the other side. Put that through and then I'll show you up close. And this is the reason you kind of leave a little bit of slack in here. So that's what it looks like before we tighten it. Just like so. Now when you tighten that up and pull it down, it actually forms a square knot, or what resembles a square knot. And it holds your seizing in place. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Now again, if you're actually going to use this for a dedicated I-splice, to where you're going to, I don't know, girth hitch it off to something and actually use this for a weight-bearing rope. Seizing is going to work, but just remember there could be some slipping. So if you're really going to do an honest eye splice and you want it to bear weight and everything, like a climbing rope or something like that, definitely go with our previous method of showing you how to make an eye splice. So this has been an ITS Knot of the Week on how to seize your way into an eye splice. Thanks for watching.